So I'm about 1 week post-show, and I've had a lot of time to sit with my thoughts and reflect on the outcome of show day. So if you've been following along, you know that it was my second pro show, and I placed essentially last place because one of the pros didn't show up to finals. Therefore, she forfeited, which technically made her last place. So I got second to last place. I went into the competition, especially prejudging, with very high expectations of myself. I mean, I'm a competitive athlete, so obviously everyone there wants to win. As much as I want to say I wasn't nervous at prejudging, I definitely was. And I remember being up on that stage after individual routines when they are doing call outs, and the whole time I'm just like, hold the vision. And I'm standing up there smiling as they call out the girls for first call outs. I'm like, okay, didn't make first, there's still hope for second. They're still calling out the numbers. 72 is not called, and that's when reality starts sinking in that I got last call outs. And even being up on stage, like while they're moving girls around in last call outs, I was not moved around, and I was like, oh, it was like a punch to the gut. And it is a good thing I booked makeup touch-ups in between sessions, because I had my fair share of tears between prejudging and finals. But when finals came around, I was like, you know what? I went into prejudging putting so much pressure on myself to win. And now that I'm in last call-outs, I'm like, I literally have nothing to lose. So let me just relax a little bit more. Let me have a little bit more fun. Let me hit my posing much harder. Let me pump up harder. And I wish that was the attitude I would have brought into prejudging. Not saying I can change anything, but I have a show in a week, and the lessons that I learned, the things that I wanted to improve on at Tahoe show, I'll have another opportunity to do in 7 days. I was so sure I was going to be in that top 5 that I booked my airplane to come back on Monday, because the top 5 was invited to do a photo shoot on a yacht. They were going to get like a custom made bikini. So Sunday I had all day to do something. I was like, well, great. What am I going to do now? So as I talked about, I ended up walking down to go get breakfast, and I remember walking there and just like rerunning the entire show, feeling disappointed. And I was like, you know what? Yesterday I let myself feel my feelings. I let myself feel the disappointment, the frustration, but I don't want those low vibrational emotions to take up any more of my space and time. So I made the conscious decision to just move on with my day. And I was reminded of an analogy I learned from listening to the Ed Milet podcast. And he kind of talks about like a thermostat. A thermostat checks the temperature on the inside of the home and then adjusts accordingly. It does not check what the temperature is outside and then make adjustments. So for me, it was like, okay, there's this circumstance in my life that I can't control, I can't change. So I'm gonna decide how I want to feel and then just do that. And I was really proud of myself for not ruminating, not spiraling, and being able to pick myself up, dust myself off, and move forward with my day. It's funny because the photo shoot that I ended up doing on the beach later that day, it was already like in motion. There's already plans for me to do a photo shoot, and because I was so planning on being on that yacht and getting that free bikini, I didn't pack a bikini with me. So I had to buy a bikini from the hotel. Luckily they had a cute one, but yeah, it worked out. So I'm really looking forward to this next competition and bringing in a completely new mindset, letting myself relax, letting myself enjoy show day a lot more, at least prejudging. And honestly, just letting go of the need to control every outcome. This was a very good lesson for me to learn, and I'm, you know, as much as I would have loved to have win or placed or even just placed higher, I think it was a valuable lesson for me to learn, and I am grateful for that. So